So, welcome to statistics course. This is an online course, and during the next 5 weeks, we're going to go over statistical content. I just made this video so that I can explain what to do to walk you through the course. To show you where to find stuff. I see some of you already started to work on the course, and I already see a few submissions here. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna switch to, and I assume that everybody knows how to access Canvas, how to find the course. Our course number is 2200A523 2016 summer course, section A, block A. Okay, so if you click here, the only thing I'm gonna do now is to switch to a student view so that I see exactly what you see. Alright, now all due dates are set up, so what you have on the right hand side of the screen is what I expect you to do within the next week. Now let me walk you through the expectations. Well, so first, I expect you to read the syllabus. So in this syllabus, you can download the syllabus from the syllabus link in here. Okay, so here it is. Let me just make it a little larger and zoom in, let's say 150. Okay, so here I have the information, my information about the text. The text is free and it's open, so you can download it in any format. If you wish to buy a hard copy, it's not very expensive. It's just about $35. You can get one through Amazon, or you can also buy one through lulu.com. So if you want to buy a hard copy, please let me know. I will send you the link and the instructions how to buy it, but of course you can do it yourself through Amazon at any time. Okay, so what else I expect you to have is the internet connected device, which I bet you have because you're taking an online course, or a calculator. We will be using some online calculators that I recommend, so if you wish to use those, that would be great. Alright, so I also have course outcomes, and you can read through the expectations and expected communication, but the most important thing here is the grading calculation, the description of the graded assignments, and also week by week schedule. So it's all here. It's also on Canvas, so you will be getting notifications. I know that you may not have time every time to look inside the syllabus, so Canvas will tell you everything you need to know in terms of when and what is due. Okay. Now you will be also getting instructions from me on how to use calculators and when to use calculators. So that's something that you will be getting from me. Now every day you will be receiving email that would say what exactly I expect you to do for that specific day. I made a schedule so that you are expected to work every day except weekends. So of course, if there is a problem and you cannot do the work on time, you may see zeros at the end of the day, but if you say catch up over the weekend, the zeros will change to whatever grade you got. Okay, so don't get stressed when you see zero, but make sure that you're catching up over the weekend. Again, there will be no assignments assigned over the weekend, so that's a good time for you to catch up. Another thing is that although this is an online course and I don't have really listed office hours here, every day from 12 to 2 I will be expecting your emails and I will be able to help you. If this time doesn't work for you, that's fine. I will be available other times as well. So anyway, if you have any questions, please send me a quick note. I will communicate with you online and you will get the answer. So I have applications that I use for connecting with students, for explaining problems or answering questions. So please do not hesitate to contact me as soon as you have any problems. Okay, so that's all about the syllabus. Now let's get back to the course. And next thing that I expect you to do is to work through modules. So every module has the same structure except lesson 0 module, where you can just get the textbook link. It's actually here on Canvas. You can open it. If you want to download it, you can do it right from here, or depending on your internet connection, you will see the book appearing here. Alright, so let's say I'm all set with the book and I'm now ready to move to the next module. So next module is lesson 1. Every lesson will start with a short overview on the objectives and topics that is going to be covered in this lesson. Next, you will see video lecture. To access video lecture, please click the link here. So all lectures will look very similar. So it's basically me talking, explaining, writing, doing some examples. So I expect you to take notes while watching the video. Next, I have the downloadable PowerPoint if you wish to keep it for your record, or maybe you want to print it out to take notes on the side, so it's up to you. Next, reading. Please do read the textbook. It does have a lot of extra examples. The language of the book is rigorous in statistics, but very understandable. I think it's a nicely written book. Okay, so as you can see, there are a lot of exercises, key terms. So it's all done in a very nice and coherent way. Alright, so let's say now you read the book. And the next thing, you see a summary note card. So you can download the card, you can print out the card. I recommend printing it out because what you will see next after that is a very short quiz. So it is nice when you have the note card printed. You can look at the note card and answer questions from the quiz. So all you need to do is to click take the quiz, and you will see simple questions. It's just every quiz like that will have 3 questions only, and they all are referred to the definition that were covered in that section. Okay, so say the entire collection of persons, items, objects of your interest is, and then you have a choice, and this, if you refer to the note card, you will learn that this would be population. So after you answer all 3 questions, don't forget to click submit. Well, it will warn me that I didn't actually answer all the questions, which I say yes, I know. Okay, now you have many attempts, so you can always go back and redo this. Now, practice examples. So every lesson has practice examples. Now, first 2 lessons have them typed because it's mostly just on definitions and just understanding of the language of statistics. But starting from lesson 3, it's going to be more problem-based questions, and there will be videos that solve this. Okay, so now you're ready to do problems for submission. So these are actual problems. Some of these problems I will have to grade manually, so you need to actually enter your answer here. So as soon as I have submissions from all of you, I will grade it, and that would probably be Tuesday, right? So this is due tomorrow at midnight. So on Tuesday then I will sit down and grade. So some questions are multiple choice, some questions would require answers, and in the future you will see some questions that are multiple choice and some questions that would require answers, which I will grade. manual. Okay, so that is, let's say, done. And you can, again, you can do it infinitely many times, so you can always, if you if you didn't get all the answers correct, you can send me an email, ask me to check your answers, and then we can discuss it. So preferably it would be time where you are available, maybe for 15-20 minutes, and I'm available for 15-20 minutes, just to communicate. Okay, so I would be sending you a short video, maybe you would get back to me saying if if that video made sense, if you could solve the problem, etc. Okay, so now lesson 2, and lesson 2 will have the exact same structure. Oh, well, now these are my grades, by the way. Yes, you can always see your grades here. So as soon as you do something, you will see the grades appear. Anyway, going back here to modules. So, as I said, lessons, all structured same way. Every lesson is a prerequisite of the next. Now, after you completed the chapter, like first 3 lessons, complete chapter 1, you have a lab. Okay, so the lab, there is a description of the lab. It's a Word file. There is a video also. In the video I do the lab. You will have to collect your own data, so as soon as we get closer to the lab, you will get more detailed instructions from me. You will need to type in your answers and upload your submission through Canvas. So I have a short video here that also tells you how to do this upload. So some chapters will not have labs, but most of the chapters do have labs. Now lesson 4, 5, 6, and 7 complete chapter 2. And also there is a lab, as you can see, again with file and with a video. Some helpful videos here. Now after that you will have a first exam that covers lesson 1 through 7. So there is a review of exam, and then there are 2 parts of the exam. This is a longer exam because it covers 2 chapters. The remaining exams mostly will cover just 1 chapter, so they will be shorter. Okay, and then after it's done, you go to lesson 8. So, well, that's the idea of how the course is structured. Please let me know if you have any questions, if something is unclear, where to find what, or if you have some organizational questions. Again, tomorrow morning, on Monday, May 23rd, you will receive first email from me that says what I expect you to complete by midnight on Monday, which would be lesson 1. And lesson 2. So feel free to work ahead. If you know that you're gonna be away for a long weekend or something, and you know that you may not be able to finish the work on time, always work ahead, and I would be happy to help you to go through the material. If you have any questions, just let me know. I am always here to help, and I wish you luck, and I wish you a very productive short summer semester.